We got some new development in the Sauce Walka tragedy that took place in downtown Memphis. Sauce Walka and his artist Sayso P was ambushed yesterday outside of their hotel across the street from the FedEx Forum.
Police say the suspects got out of a car and started to shoot at two victims. Detectives from the real-time crime center tracked the vehicle as it fled outside of the Memphis area. Now, one person is dead and another is in critical condition.
By now, we already know Sauce Walka is like a cat, bro. He got 9 lives. Sauce Walka has been shot every year since 2021, but somehow he hasn't passed away yet, and that's by God's will. But Sauce Walka was in critical condition. He's now in stable condition. His artist, Sayso P, was deceased on the spot. They made sure they got that dude out of here. Now, the streets been talking, and the streets been saying, hey, bruh, we know somebody passed away and y'all sad, but he had to go. According to the streets, bruh, Sayso P just had to go. His transgression was just way too flagrant, and them boys had to get him out of here. The transgression that they are claiming Sayso P had to be unalive for is a rumor that I've heard from many people. All right, multiple people have told me this. Now, it hasn't been confirmed yet by the police themselves, so it's still a rumor, but a lot of credible people have told me this, so we're gonna cover it. Sayso P is from Memphis, but he don't live in Memphis. Sayso P has essentially figured out the game. He only comes to Memphis for certain events to finesse a little bit and then leave the city right after the finesse. Sayso P has done so much dirt in Memphis that him coming back to Memphis is almost seen as like a grand event because people are shocked. When they see him in Memphis, they're like, bro, you back? Yo, it's such a grand event that Sayso P dropped a song about how people told him he can't come back to Memphis due to him doing dirt in Memphis.
Cause I grew up and said I can't come to my city. I'm back in Memphis, and we still sliding with that glizzy.
And that's essentially been his attitude. Hey, bro, y'all can't stop me from coming somewhere I grew up at. Which is why whenever he comes back, it's a grand event. He pops his ish online, and then he leaves the city the following day. That's usually how it goes. So right on schedule, when him and Sauce Walka came to Memphis, he was online popping it, letting them know, y'all can't ban me from no Memphis. This is my city. I'm back.
What's poppin'?
Well, poppin', man. I know what's going on, man. TSL Memphis shit.
Where
man.
we at, though?
And we in Memphis with this shit right now, in the M right now. You know where these rappers don't come to. But Sauce gonna be here, man. Sleep here, stay here, man. You know, so as long as we want to, man. You dig what I'm saying? Certified, man. This shit going on outside right now.
Outside popping this shit, bro.
Hey, popping this shit, man. Normal records, man. You know what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm saying? Head to toe, that man. Head to toe, man. I see that boy. I'm on land with that boy. Louis, that boy. Go yards everywhere, diamonds everywhere, just bankrolls everywhere, money everywhere, just whatever, everything, shit everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Records.
Just a side note, I've had this question for a while now. When Sauce Walka signed his artist, do he teach them how to talk like him? Because everybody around Sauce Walka have that same exact lingo. Yeah, man, it's the P, man, it's the like, yo, it's the exact same cadence lingo. I wonder, do he take them through like boot camp on how to talk like Sauce Walka? But nonetheless, though, people were really upset. All right, you coming to the city is one thing, but he was coming to the city and popping it. And on top of just popping it, which is normal, he was flaunting a lot of money.
Yeah, man, we in Memphis with you, man. What you talking about? Head to toe them people, man. Got this shit on bankroll, go yards, diamonds, all man. We having this shit, man.
Outside of committing the traditional cardinal sin, which is you don't pull out money when Iggas is watching. All right, Iggas can sniff out a lick. You usually want to just keep your money away when Iggas is in proximity or when Iggas is watching. But in this particular case, it was especially egregious that he was pulling out money and bragging about having a lot of diamonds and money with him in Memphis. Because the last time he was in Memphis, he actually ran off with $200,000 of somebody's money. I'm going to conceal the people that I personally talked to, and I guess I'm going to read this because it's public already. And this essentially was similar to what I heard directly. So this person writes, he's supposed to have security with him. Ain't no way you thought you had that much rank in the city that nobody was going to try you, especially after pulling out all that money last night. And you had beef here already. Them folks been waiting on you to come back on. Man, you run off with 200K, shaking my head. If you having money, motion, and a millionaire with you, armed security should have been the first thing you got. Folks got to stop trying to prove they can move around and not get touched. Shaking my head. I'm praying for his family, though. sad situation. This situation didn't happen when he was in Memphis this time. This took place before he even moved to Miami permanently. So they've been wanting him. It's been smoke. Now, I was told he ran off with 200,000 through tricky dice, right? Like they played dice. He used tricky dice. He ran off with them folks' money, and they've been trying to hunt him down ever since. Now, imagine somebody running off with your 200,000, only 200,000, and then you check online and they in a sprinter bus with billionaires talking about how, like they at the trenches where nobody can't go, who said he can't come back, he in the city. And then you look online and you see they taunting guaps of cash talking about all these diamonds. At some point the disrespect gets so foul, you don't even care about the paper no more, bro. You just want blood. And apparently that's how the situation played out. Because according to Rainwater, when the shooters came, bro, they could have gotten Sauce Walka. Like they could have killed Sauce Walka too, but they chose not to. And here's how it played out from Rainwater's perspective.
More lax for out of towners to come in town because ain't nobody running around on the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I feel freely walking through that hole now.
Yeah, ain't nobody running around on the bush. You know what I'm saying?
So LA
Man,
safe now.
it's still what it is. Like Texas is looking what the going on with Sauce now.
I think they said. I think that white. I mean, that white
He
boy
dead.
mentioned. Yeah, he from there though. He had some more shit going on there.
Oh, he from there?
Yeah, he from there. So
Now
it
it's
looks.
making sense because I thought the nigga. I'm like, is this nigga from Texas?
Nah, I heard they stood over Walk and see realized it was Walk and said, "Nah, you good." He knew what he did and ran off.
Oh, they stood over it.
Yeah, and realized it was Walk.
Oh, they didn't know it was him.
They ain't know him now, buddy from there. He was popping it on that sprinter. Like we back, I'm back here. He was popping this shit. I'm here. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. I'm with South Walker.
Oh yeah, he.
For them folks to hop out the vehicle, hawk you down to the point where they make sure you are dead on arrival before they dip, you did something to violate them people. And honestly, when you look at Sauce Walker's demeanor, when you look like how he's acting, how he's behaving, that story makes a whole lot of sense, bro. Like Sauce Walker is behaving like he ain't lose nobody close to him. He's acting like he ain't just catch a really devastating loss to him. Sauce Walker is out acting like, man, I just got in a car accident, bro. I'm back on my feet again, man. He actually looks, I don't know, bro. Some may say ecstatic. Maybe he's just high on life right now, high of energy because he escaped death. But Sauce Walker looks energetic.
I love you, bro. Thank you. I love you. You know I was gonna call you Wallahi.
Pack.
I'm dripping. I'm still dripping.
Slow mo. Citrus do.
This is Scarface. This one of my Islamic brothers right here.
That's not that bad though. It's not that bad.
Two of them.
Two.
Yeah. You know this nigga dead though, man. This nigga retarded, man. I'm with my brother right here, Wallahi.
Salam alaikum. Special delivery. Special delivery, man.
Special delivery, man. He bought this.
Hello, that's blue cream. That's pineapple.
Blue cream.
That's act peach.
Act peach.
Hello.
Sayso P, man.
Come on, man. Citrus do. Red cream.
Wallahi, thank you. Ooh, yeah, save my soul.
Every flavor. Another citrus do. Blue cream.
Thank you, Jesus.
Sauce is moving and behaving like somebody who knows without a shadow of doubt that they bear no culpability for what took place that day. As a matter of fact, he has every right to be upset at Sayso P for putting him in that situation. Because not only was Sayso P the one that was sought after, Sayso P was also the one who dropped the location. He tagged Sauce Walka in this post. Sauce Walka never reposted it for a reason, even though he reposted all the other things that Sayso P tagged him in. Now, you're posting your location, the Westin, while flashing a lot of money. In most cases, this would be a robbery gone bad. But in your case, knowing you are like sought after, knowing people want your head, and you're still posting your location like this, they ain't even come to rob you. They just came to take your life. I can understand why Sauce Walka would be in an energetic mode and not sad and melancholy, right? Because I'm like, bro, this dummy almost cost me my life, but I'll survive. I'll be energetic too. Now, if you watched Sauce Walka's interview that he actually dropped the day before this incident happened, Sauce Walka spoke on GS Lorani and he spoke on death in the streets. Now, when you hear Sauce Walka explain exactly why he don't have certain sympathy for certain dudes in the streets who passed away. It feels like he's describing this situation perfectly to a T.
Sometimes it may happen when your family get involved, and that's what's the responsibilities and the honor of being a man. And as a man, you should be leading yourself in a way and representing yourself in a way and making your decisions of who you choose to be friends, who you choose to represent and claim the same cliques and same groups, or who you decide to hustle with. If you hustling dice, selling weed, hard drugs, robbing, stealing, finessing people out their money. If you're doing anything that's unjust or not clean, or you're disrespecting people, or you are involved in groups of people that are disrespecting people, anything like that, and you're not holding accountability on yourself and the people that's around you that you connecting yourself with, then you're putting yourself and your family and the people that you love in danger. Stop playing with people if you're not really like that.
Yeah.
If you're not really on it. And then being really like that, being really on that means that certain times you can't be with your family. Ain't no being a daddy. Because you chose this street shit. You chose to be a part of other people that's in the street shit. You chose to rob somebody. You chose to shoot dice a certain type of way. You chose to steal somebody weed. You chose to steal somebody chain.
So if you're Sauce Walka who don't have sympathy for Lil Ronnie and a 5-year-old girl losing her life because you claim Lil Ronnie brought it upon himself, then would you feel sympathy for Sayso P? Would you be distraught? Would you be in tears? Would you be super sad? Probably not, because you have convinced yourself that you live by this particular code of ethics. And this is how you think and how you move. This is just unfortunate, man. Now, do I believe these people will be found? Absolutely, bro. Yo, like right now, bro, like Crime Stoppers like have like technology right now in like downtown Memphis, bro, where like as soon as gunshots go off, they can identify the cars, all type of weird stuff. So the car's been identified. They have tracked the car to where the car is at. These people will get caught. It's only a matter of time, bro. The streets of Memphis is talking. But y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys assign blame to? Do you guys believe that Sauce Walka should be more upset, more sad? Let me know, okay? And also, break down your theory to how you believe the people found them, okay? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out why people believe that Adam 22 will be arrested in this RICO too. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.